Hi Jody. This is a quick video that will show you how to take a video off of another website and keep it as a file on your computer. To do this, there are going to be a couple things that we're going to need first. The first is the web browser Mozilla Firefox, and there's an application within Mozilla Firefox called Download Helper. I'm assuming that you don't have Firefox, so this first part will be the installation of Firefox onto your computer. If you already have it, you can skip to the next part of the video, which will be marked in YouTube. To get Mozilla Firefox, open up a different web browser that you may already have. That may be Safari or Internet Explorer, anything like that, and type in Firefox into the search engine. You can use any search engine you like. I'm just using Google because I'm a fan. The first result that'll pop up will be Mozilla Firefox's website, and it'll be the free download. Click on this and it'll pop up, and there will be another button for free download. Click on the free download and Mozilla Firefox will begin installing on your computer right away. The instructions for your computer will be different because you're probably running a Windows machine, and as you can see by my layout, I'm running a Macintosh computer. So these instructions here for Firefox will detect that you're running a Windows computer and will show you all the instructions that you need to go through so you can install Mozilla Firefox onto your computer. I'm assuming after the download is finished, the installation wizard will pop up, and the quickest way of getting through is clicking the finish button. If it's not readily available as soon as it pops up, hit the next button a couple times and hit finish. That will get you through quickly. Let's wait for this to finish and we'll move on to the next step. Firefox is finishing its download, and it will bring up my equivalent of the download installer, or the install wizard. I'm finished downloading Firefox, so now I can open Firefox. For you, it'll be in your start menu, and you'll be able to find Firefox from there, or it may put a shortcut onto your desktop. You can click on the icon to open Firefox. I already have Firefox open, so let's go to Firefox. In Firefox, when you open it for the first time, it'll ask you if you want to make Firefox your default web browser. You probably don't, so just click no and go to a web browser that you like. Yet again, I'm using Google. That's just me. From this web browser, inside of Firefox, you'll want to type in Download Helper, and it'll bring up a list of results. You don't want to use the first result because there's a different one that'll actually give you a quick download option, which will be a lot easier for our purposes. So go down to the third one, called Video Download Helper Add-ons for Firefox. When you click on this, it should give you a quick option to add to Firefox. Download Helper is like an application for a smartphone. It'll show up on this pop-up window, and you can click Install Now. It might take a little while to install onto Firefox, and as soon as it does, it will be ready for use after you restart Firefox. You should have this button here, so click on it and it will restart Firefox for you. The pop-up window says that Firefox will restore the tabs that you already had open. Here's this default web browser, so hit no. When Firefox opens up, it'll bring back up the video downloader. From here, you can go up to the address bar and type in Facebook, because I'm assuming I know which video you're going after. So you can go to your Facebook from there. I have my Facebook up, so I'm just going to go to your profile real quick and click on the link to the video. Now you'll notice that video download, or download helper, is here, but it is not active yet. It will not be active until you give it something to look at. So you want to hit the play button on the video, and as soon as you do, you notice that it starts spinning around. It doesn't need to be playing, and it probably goes quicker when it is not playing. So from here, there's this little drop down arrow next to Download Helper. Click on this, and it'll show this Search Home Profile account. For you, it'll have a different label, but it is the same video. It'll have all these options over here, but the one we want is quick download. It'll take a minute for it to start to download, but as soon as it does, it'll go relatively quickly. From here, it should install onto your desktop, and you'll be able to find this video as an MPEG-4 file, which can be viewed in iTunes, QuickTime, a lot of other places. It should even be able to be viewed in Windows Media Player. Now it's downloaded, and if you go to your desktop, you'll be able to see that the file has been placed on your desktop, and it'll be ready for you to view. You can open it up in any of those other applications. You can save it to a floppy drive, whoever uses floppy drives anymore. You can save it to a CD, or you can save it to a flash drive just by dragging and dropping as you normally would. That should be the gist of it. If you have any other questions, feel free to call me, text me, drop me a Facebook message, and we'll be able to clear up any more questions that you have. Hopefully this helps for you, Jody.